The case I'm talking about now, Federal Executive Council, we are in absolute minority for no just cause. For no just cause. 48 people have been confirmed and sworn in. So that when you go to the Federal Executive Council, Southeast have got only 5 people. Some states have got up to 10. And then we are now reduced to have the list. And it looks very punitive. We in the Southeast don't understand why we should be reduced to such a position. I don't understand why. So I have protested earlier on. The first time it was released, I made a protest on behalf of my people. As the leader of my people, I made a protest. But instead of visiting my protest and applying it in subsequent decisions, more names were released and my people were not there. So in effect, any meeting of Federal Executive Council FEC today, Southeast is an utter minority. A very unjustified minority. Please, we Igbos, for avoidance of doubt, we are fair. We want everybody in Nigeria to have his share. Let us have our own share. We think it's unfair. We want other Nigerians to look at our case. We are not saying give us more, but we think it's unfair that if you have 48 members of executive, some states here have got 10. Yes, a political leader have got power. I don't think the constitution gives a political leader power to visit those who didn't vote for him by denying them their right. Buhari at a point here said to our people that we gave him only 5% vote, and because of it he will not give us our right. He said it. It was written in many media. We in the Southeast don't want this to continue. We believe that we in the Southeast have a right to vote for any leader of our choice. And we believe that when a leader emerges, he has a duty to rule and govern with the fear of God. The moment somebody is sworn in as the president, as we have a president today, we in the Southeast acknowledge we have a president. We will give him every respect him. But we want in return not to be visited with our judgment during the vote that we didn't vote. So we are actually appealing to Nigerians to please assist us to appeal to the government to reverse this situation and remove this fact that we are in minority in fact.
Imagine a country where its citizens get to enjoy the road without this. Imagine a country where unprecedented fuel scarcity does not cause panic at the filling station. That is why Innocent Vehicles has embarked on manufacturing environmental-friendly gas-powered cars while still offering comfort, luxury, and doggedness for the African roads. Innocent Vehicles, the pride of African roads.
States were created. These states that were created by the military. Local governments were created. They were created by the military. There was, unlike what happened before independence, there was nothing that one can say was a very strict procedure. Because at that time, our people were not in the ministry. It was after the war. So in effect, we were not where all these things were created. We now have Southeast having only 5 states. We have over the years appealed to governments. We have continued since after the war, since 1999, to request that we have additional states, at least to make it 6 states. We don't see the reason why all the other states are 6, even some 7. We are only 6. And you see, the truth is that this thing is a serious matter, because by shortage of one state, we have lost a lot of money. Revenue allocation is done according to states, according to equality of states, some part of it, and maybe some derivation. And because we don't have enough these states, we have few local governments. So we are locking on revenue coming to state, losing on revenue coming to local government. And this is creating underdevelopment in Southeast region. Also, when you come to legislation, we are losing legislative power. We are losing a whole legislative power in the whole of House of Assembly. And when you review Constitution, you require all this interstitial review of Constitution. Now, we are losing 3 senators. We are losing a whole members of one state going to House of which will be about 10. We are losing all this, and now we don't see any reason anybody can give. If they tell us, if the President and National Assembly work today and tell us we want a state created in Southeast, we want an additional state, because it's going to create a very good economic environment to my people. People will now have opportunity, will have more opportunities. So unless this we are giving additional state, we are going to continue to suffer. I think really that it is in interest of all of us in Nigeria to listen to the problem of other people, because no country can survive when people are not comfortable, are not happy. We have these problems, and see, if others have similar problems, I want to assure you that Southeast will be the first to come up to defend them. We believe that we as Nigerians must work as brothers and sisters, work together to support each other. So I am now raising this matter, and I'm appealing to the government, appealing to the National Assembly, to please do necessary adjustment to give us more positions, to balance the position in Federal Executive Council, because they normally meet, they form quorum. So if an organ of the country meets and our zone is completely it denied the opportunity of having a good representation, it's unfair. So I think, you see, we're appealing to them. Number 2. Number 3, this question of state, this is place creation. There is no miracle about it. It's a matter of honesty, love, which can hold us together. And I have said it often and on that the fundamental requisite for any enduring social order or enduring unity is honesty, fairness, justice. And that is what we Igbos want from this country. We don't want to take what doesn't belong to us. We want people to be fair to us. If they fail to do this, I will be left with no other choice but to go to court. I'm going to go to court. The court will now interpret whether if a zone, a region failed to vote for a president, whether they can, because of their exercise of their right of voting, be denied the right to have the number of members of Federal Executive Council that they should own, or whether they are going to be denied their right. I believe that I have to go to court, and it's not even in interest of Southeast. Today it is Southeast that is complaining. Tomorrow it could be another place. That is why all of us will come together and talk about this to make sure that this is a matter that contravenes the federal government character which is in the Constitution. Let it be given to us.